I'm on a whole other planet. I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if they planned it. Meaning you won't understand it. We have to read like a status. We still slipping in narrow. We got involved with the Madden. So now we open, we got it. Watch out for my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Tonight it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And right away, whistles and a flag down. And I believe we'll start the night with a 1st and 15. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That's once again complete to Chark. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. And you look at this Saints defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They go play action. Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. That is caught. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up the 1st and goal.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
And his kick is good, but flag. Roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Young. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense, and they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air, so now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go and get to that #1 spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Carr now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. For this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now
Exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
the ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Now, here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Derek Brown able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. What now? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's taken in at the 9. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want...
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Ready, break.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And Young's throw there incomplete. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Young. That is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Let's go.
They come up following the incomplete pass. Throwing, Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They start the 2nd half with Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Next to Rashad Evans' name, you can put a tally for a tackle for loss. Really excellent effort on the defensive side of the football. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run it again with Kamara. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but man, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
A throw there, but that's going to end up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Throwing now is Carr. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's got the speedster good one. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
It's Young off play action. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Young. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Saints first down.
6:37.
Now Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Carr. Thomas brings it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Carr's throw complete.
Down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Alvin Kamara, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are able to extend their lead. Well, I think even he's chuckling a little bit now. What a start this is to a regular season. Charles, remember, 3 touchdowns on the ground last week in the opener, and he's got 2 more here. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, he has to be a little bit on the incredulous side, doesn't he? Is this how it's going to go all year long? If I'm dreaming, don't wake me up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
52 blaster. Ready?
Young off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They go play action. Young. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
To the running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A play fake. Now Young. And Shark calls it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He'll buy some time right. That's once again complete to Chark. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's go now.
They run with Sanders off the option. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, Young. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Striker, 3-3. Black shot. Yellow, zoom. Ready?
Young to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Let's go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Saints are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there.
Hey, fuck you, bro.
Has a way of catching up with you.
I'm gonna turn on your mic. What happened?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's how you feel?
And no return.
No, that's how you feel.
Catch a signal for and take it.
I couldn't get in the fucking chicken box, bro. Hey, I don't play like that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next.
That nigga said I got good D. I don't play like that. The fuck? The fuck?
About several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something.
I don't like comp either, bro. Comp is gay as fuck.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're gonna have to
all these fucking crossers and shit, bro. I'm pissed off, bro. Fuck you, nigga.
Not do it in the future, and mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?
This nigga's a dickhead, bro. I'm gonna have fun playing versus your ass. I'm gonna start beating your ass by 30. Fuck that. I'm going to YouTube.
Now a second down throw.
I know. Fuck, nigga.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Bro, I'm not even playing for real no more. Fuck you. I should concede.
I'm soaking a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate.
Man, I don't like your attitude, bro. Swear to God, bro.
The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And get him down.
I'm not allowed to run now? Fuck.
Oh my God, no. Bitch, you're mine.
They're going to
Crack that bitch.
keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're
Oh
going
my God.
eluding the pressure right. And it's
Oh my God.
incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back. And
Make you look good, bro.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr. Pressure.
Come here, you bad bitch.
He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr going to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Bro, honestly, I hate you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna think about this game every day for the rest of my life, and I swear I will never lose again.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the map.
Come here, bitch.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before.
Why you run this fucking man, bro? Fuck you, bro.
Be aggressive, stay aggressive.
Let me air your ass up.
We saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive this time.
I'm turning my mic off because
we'll
you ain't shit, bro, honestly.
On second down, Young. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw for Young, escaping the pressure right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Hey, 734.
Carr going to look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Carr will look to throw. Buying time to his left. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Next time I want to hear you talking shit at the beginning of the game. That's what I want. I want you talking shit to me the whole entire time. Don't just turn your mic on and start talking shit. I need that the whole game.
You just say, well, my kicker's
What?
No, okay.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want you on the mic the whole time. I don't want you here at the end.
Again, their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is
You're a
the game
fucking
with a nice
bitch.
drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
You're a fucking bitch, bro.
This game has been even one score. Might not do
No, you straight? No.
partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touch.
Yeah. Fuck you, bro. But turn your mic back off, bro. Turn your mic back off, bro. Fuck, bro. That shit pissing me off, bro. Turn your mic back off, bro.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it.
I don't want to hear no I'm sorry after you beat me by 20, bro. Fuck that. 30. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, bro. I'm not trying to be your friend, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll talk to you if you got a question. If you got a question about my offense, you could ask me about it, but that's about it, bro.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Why you gotta be mean to me, bro? I feel like. I'm sorry, bro. I'll be your friend, bro. But you gotta listen, though, bro. You gotta check me out, bro. You gotta turn on that mic at the beginning of the game. Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. You ain't just gonna beat me by 20 and then turn the mic on at the end.
Obviously, he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been.
Where you from, cuz?
For him, I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and
Oh, you might be able to fight a little bit. You can fight.
Really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what.
You can't fucking fight, bro. You can't fucking fight. That's why all you run is the crossers, bro. You can't fight. I know good and well.
And the defense is taking advantage.
Nah, bro, I fuck with you. This game need to hurry up and get over, though. You said what? Yeah, nah.
They go back to the ground with Sanders, and he'll lose yardage on the.
You calling timeout, bro?
45-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third.
Fuck you, bro. I swear to God, bro. Fuck Memphis, bro. Fuck you, bro.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Ready?
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. No reason not to try.
It's not dinner time.
Convert on fourth. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10.
Bob?
Throw it! This nigga pump fake. Yeah, bro. This nigga really sucks, baby. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I'm not passing it to you because you didn't want to roll up. You got me getting my ass beat, getting shit talked to me, and you didn't want to roll up a fucking blood, bro. It's bullshit. Nah, bro, she didn't want to roll up the whole entire time I was playing, bro. Now she want to hit that bit.
If he was winning, I would have rolled you blind.
I should let her hit that bit or no?
Because you're running away from people on it.
Hell no. And she just put that bit in her ear. Hey, GG's, bro. No, bro. You ain't doing nothing towards his blood, bro.
This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially.
You're a limb on that shit. Wrist, straight wrist. I'm not gonna be here when you want to jump. I'm gonna be in the back. I'm not gonna be here when you jump.
Go back in the locker room because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around.
Shade.
Real.
Man.
What?
What did you just say? Wait, what did you say?
I said, who is it?
Oh, I thought you said Savannah. You hear Savannah?
I know Savannah.
I thought I heard Savannah.
I don't know Savannah.
Bro, you know me. What you mean? I'm Savannah.
Where you at, cuz?
I'm at the crib because
When you coming by? Are you coming by?
I mean, probably not. I gotta look for my kids.
See, y'all don't want this shit for real. Y'all don't want this shit for real.
That's real, bro.
We do want, let me tell you, we do want it. First of all, we do want it for real. I had already put our website together. I had to buy a domain name and shit, so I really put our website together.
You bought a domain?
Yeah, it was only $12. Premium investment, LLC.com. Hello, we in the book. I just had, it's a one-page website, and it's just gonna take like 1 to 2 days for it to publish. But I'll put it up. We can edit it at any time. But I just went ahead and like put it again, got it published and shit. So it's gonna take 2 days, and then I'm gonna resubmit the shit, bro. And that's what they said, bro. Everything that we submitted was straight, but they were looking for a website, and we don't got a website. But I didn't put a website because the bitches told me that we didn't need a fucking website at first.
What is this like? Who told you that?
The people, I was in this like chat, like with people doing wholesale too. They doing the same thing in shape what we doing. And they said that they didn't need a website, but they probably changed shit up. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like technically you don't need a website to do that. Is somebody telling you that it's like mandatory, like within your group?
It's it's we got denied by the carriers. Like we had to submit
What carriers?
Registration. T-Mobile, Verizon, phone carriers.
Okay.
Because we're pretty much submitting a form to them and showing them that we're not spam.
Got you. So, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So having that website will make it more reliable. I mean, even when like you calling and talking to people, like them having a website to refer to and actually being like a real reliable website for them to like look at information on will definitely like help y'all for sure.
Yeah. So I guess they but nah, that's what I just put together and shit. So we got a little website, and it's only one page though. It's pretty much just like a contact form website and shit. And once that's like published, that's when I'm gonna resubmit the form, and then that's when So we just gonna wait for that code.
You finna be at Aaronstein? Or like where you live?
Yeah, I'm posting.
Let's go play some games.
What y'all doing tonight? Y'all want to have a game night?
You said what?
Aaron and them outside, or they in the room?
What you mean? Everybody always outside. Come on.
You're always outside.
Alright, guys.
Alright, cool.
I don't think we're allowed to go to game next one, though.
Why?
Because you, got in trouble. You said, boom! Trouble.
That's not what happened. Okay, I remember it very clearly. Because as soon as I did it, I was like, my bad. No, Jay, you just smoked the whole half blunt to yourself. What I did is, you had me pissed off, but that was also like when I knew that you were fucking other people and you didn't know that yet, and you had pissed me off, and so like I had reached out to you, and then I was like, I'm sorry. Okay.